Mr. Ambassador, thank you for accepting our proposal to give interview to Eurasia Daire. My first question is about the bilateral relations between Bangladesh and Azerbaijan. What's the current state of relations and prospects for future cooperation?
Thank you for giving me the opportunity of this interview so that we can reach out to the beloved people of Azerbaijan with a message of friendship and goodwill. Bangladesh and Azerbaijan have long-standing cultural relations, and it is based in faith, common faith, and also culture. We have a lot of love and respect for each other, and definitely we can do a lot more together if we are more active, and I am hopeful that in the coming days we will be able to garner or cultivate the mutually beneficial relations based on the love and respect that we have.
Which fields are priorities for mutual trade economic ties?
You have hit the right point, because these days everything is seen through economic prism, and any two countries can prosper the relations based on economic activities. The political commitment is there between the two countries, Bangladesh and Azerbaijan. We need to actually engage the two governments more and the two business communities more to see in which areas we can support each other. And I can say that Bangladesh is a very upcoming country. It's a country of 160 million people. The country was founded by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who is the founder of Bangladesh. And Bangladesh was born through a very bloody war of independence in 1971. And the spirit of development of the country emanates from the fact that we shed so much of blood for our independence. And today it is a very upcoming country. We are already the world's 32nd largest economy in the sense of purchasing power parity, and we produce a lot of items such as ready-made garments, IT products, ceramic products, ships, and also footwear, leatherware, and pharmaceutical items are there. So just to give an example, so we can do a lot more to support each other in terms of trade and commerce, and the power of the market of Bangladesh should be unfolded to the sellers of Azerbaijan. I think that we should be able to reach out to the common people of Azerbaijan with the message that we do not know each other, and we should know each other and see how far we can come together to support each other.
Despite Azerbaijan is known as an oil country in the world, the government and the president of Azerbaijan made great achievements in development of non-oil sector, and we would like to hear your remarks about it, Azerbaijan's achievements, Azerbaijan's reforms in this field.
I think this is the wisdom of the Honorable President of Azerbaijan, Mr. Ilham Aliyev, to say that, or to decide that the country should move away from its dependence on oil sector only, and it should prioritize developing the non-oil sector, because this is, not renewable. Someday it will be finished. In Bangladesh, for example, we had some reserve of natural gas. We still have, but we are seeing that it is depleting. Every year it's coming less and less. So instead of depending on only one product or two products, it's much better to diversify the economy. And Bangladesh has done it very well, very successfully, side by side with some manufacturing advantage, as I said before. We also have great potential and achievements in the field of agricultural output. Bangladesh is one of the top producing countries in the field of vegetable. In the field of cultured fish, cultivated fish or sweetwater fish, which is called aquaculture in technical terms. Bangladesh is the 4th largest country in the world. In terms of rice production, Bangladesh is the 5th largest country in the world. We produce 170 types of vegetables. So I believe that Azerbaijan has great potential following the path of non-oil dependency. This wise decision of the Honorable President is very good. And for example, Azerbaijan has a great advantage which many other countries don't have. Its location, geographic location between the east and the west, between Central Asia, Middle East and eastern part of Europe. And South Asia, South Asian countries, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan are also not very far. And those countries are all very populous, big markets are there, big production bases are there. So if the north-south and east-west corridors are developed, inshallah, then all the countries will benefit, and definitely Azerbaijan will benefit the most. We can, from our experience of social development, we have done very well in social development over the last few years, and we can share our experience in the field of education, sanitization, immunization, village clinic, for all, covering all segments of the society. We can share our experience with Azerbaijan, and that may be beneficial for Azerbaijan. And at the same time, we can learn from Azerbaijan.
As you know, Armenia occupied 20% of Azerbaijan's lands, and more than 1 million Azerbaijanis became refugees and IDPs as a result of this conflict. On Armenia-Azerbaijan Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, what's the position of your country, and which level of cooperation do we have in the frame of international organizations?
As a member of the United Nations and as a member of the OIC, Bangladesh has always been taking this position that this unfortunate and tragic development should end, and the sufferings of the people must end. We believe that peaceful negotiation between the two neighboring countries with the help of the friendly countries can resolve the issue. And we firmly respect the territorial integrity of Azerbaijan. And we believe that soon the two sides will be able to come to a conclusion about ending the sufferings of the people, IDEs and the displaced people.
My last question, Mr. Ambassador. What can you tell us about social development process of Bangladesh and challenges as well, and which projects that your government has fulfilled in last years?
Bangladesh has a few advantages. For example, most of our educated people speak English. The country has a nice environment in terms of its population dynamics. Most of the people of the country are young and youthful. They are quite intelligent and innovative, and the government supports their projects, their ideas through SME Foundation and also through Easy Bank Loan, and the NGOs are also being supported by the government in Bangladesh. So altogether, the government, the private institutions, the personal initiatives, all together have created a synergy which has been able to take Bangladesh to its present level. We were a very poor country 20-30 years ago, that is true, but it is a different Bangladesh now. It gives a different message to the world that peace and prosperity can be brought through social harmony. And we as Bengalis, ethnically, linguistically, we want to show to the world that through peace and togetherness, a country can change its fate and its future.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ambassador, for your interesting answers and for your time.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Ambassador.
Thank you.